Welcome to our Small Business Forum. For this week, we are excited to have some of Australia's best experts on how you might work from home, wrangle your children at home school, and juggle your business. I'm excited to introduce Thea O'Connor, Mandy Weedman, and Emma Walsh, who are our speakers for our forum this Friday, the 24th of April. And here's a sneak peek of what they will be covering.
I'm a workplace wellbeing and productivity advisor. So my main work is with leaders and teams and individuals around creating sustainable and effective work habits. So that's the core of my work. And when this whole transition to work home thing happened, I was just kind of sitting there going, wow, how are people coping? And I just had an instinct not to go into advice giving mode, but I really have faith in our inherent resilience and creativity. So I thought, look, I'll go out and crowdsource some real practical from the frontline solutions. And so I have been doing an interview series with parents around, yes, of course, it's incredibly challenging, but tell us, how are you getting through the day? And so really I'd like to come to this forum as just someone who's happy to share what I'm hearing from other parents. And I have to say, at the end of every interview, I always come away thinking, that's a really good idea. I hadn't thought of that, even though I've been working at home, with my child for about 10 years now. So I would like to come as someone just sharing what I'm hearing from parents.
I'm happy to cover off whatever you think, that are the key worry points for people, which sounds to me, based on what you've said, it's really how do they keep up a routine for schooling children or occupying children if they're younger, in the younger years. How do they balance their routine and create a space for learning as well as a space for working within their homes. And it's hard. It's a nightmare, actually. I found it incredibly difficult. And supposedly I'm an expert. So, I don't know that I've got the solutions.
I think we've recognised these forums that nobody actually does. And that actually the point of the forums is to contextualise and problem solving from the perspective that we get to sense make some of this, because there is no history. There's some of it, but in terms of sense making what might look like in the future, what do we deal with now? So these forums have become more of a sense making exercise, because we don't know the answer. Even the experts don't know the answer. We're just trying to all figure it out. And so these conversations provide us some insight into what other people are doing and what could we use in our world.
I'm happy to speak about productivity and chaos, because that's my lived experience, having so many children of such a variety of ages. So I'm happy to go over that, but I actually liken this experience to having your first child. Your whole life gets turned on its head and you never really know what to experience, and it's such a unique time for everybody. And also that everyone is responding at the same time. So it's not as though we're falling into a system that has a clear pathway. The teachers are struggling, the technology is struggling, and everyone's trying to get their head around it. So we're all feeling like we have the wobbles. And depending also on your personality type, I'm fine with chaos, but a lot of people want the order, the routine, the structure, which isn't even really available yet. But I think over the coming weeks, as they get better at directing us, they being the schools, and we get better at adapting it, we'll start to find our feet.